Hello, Styles. I'm not done with you. Part two. Man, you know what I hate, bro? I'm like going to the restroom. I put my drink down. You have to put your drink down like where the sink is, where you wash your hands. And the dude goes and puts the soap on his hands, and is like putting the soap on his hands like right over my drink, walking over my drink. Like, this is common sense, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want soap in my drink. Hopefully there's none in it. I'm drinking it anyway. I paid for it. But yeah, man, like I said, a lot of these people are silly. Like, you see how they go on live all at the same time. And like, yeah, we paying attention. We see what's happening. He's talking about the same thing I was talking about, how B Vlogs is doing these like extravagant titles with exclamation points, and he's nobody. He doesn't have an audience. So see, they want to be in my position so bad, and they're so delusional and lost in their delusional stupor, they can't even acknowledge what I've accomplished. Like, how are you ever going to build or get anywhere or progress? Like, you can't like that. Because, like I said, you're trying to say, like, things to put others down, to make yourself feel better. That's pathetic. When, like I said, if B Vlogs was smart, he would have invested in this business and in Batman Day One a long time ago. He would have taken some money and actually done that. I mean, like I said, I made it spent more than you the entire time. When I was washing dishes, bro, I was making tons of money. Tons. I was getting paid good money, remember? Like I said, like, I've been to other states and cities and done my thing, bro, from scratch. I mean, can you say that? So, like I said, it's a lot of talking, but you're acting like we're competing. We're not competing. Y'all are nowhere near me in any category. So I don't get it. Like, I'm content with my opportunity right now. I'm content with what God's given me. I'm content with my beautiful life and the blessings that I have. I'm content. But you're not. So, like I said, I just think it's funny. I'm gonna have fun on here too, but I don't have to do what they do to have fun, you know. And they don't get that all their crimes are being documented, all of it. By the way, Styles, Sweet Lily, aka Steez, I hope you know that I'm taking screenshots of all the community posts that you're putting out that are illegal. Just so you know. I mean, you gotta understand, bro. You were really sitting there and you've had nothing positive to say when I have accomplished so much and done everything positive. I mean, that's just sad, bro. Like, nah, you a hater through and through. So, if people are on me, like, I'm gonna respond the right way. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I mean, let them do it to themselves. They gonna keep going back and forth and doing it to themselves, to each other. It's just like being in any ghetto or any hood. It's the same environment. Me, I've built a whole nother kind of ball game here, a whole new lifestyle. That's the truth. And starting to look pretty good, man. Like I said, that's all I want to do is enjoy myself, go out to eat like I just did, living life, having fun, making money while I do it. And then I got the videos of like the places I've been eating at, so I'm gonna release those today. I mean, I'm gonna start doing actual. Well, I don't know. I don't really have to do food reviews, but I just call it that. But it's more just like me, like food blog, kind of, because I put the stuff over it for the shorts, and then, you know what I'm saying. But it's working. It's doing numbers. It's paying. It's making money. I mean, that's what you don't get. Like, I'm trying to get this to the point that when I go out to eat, I'm making the money back that I just spent on eating. Feel me? And like really turn this into a food channel as well. So, I don't know, man. It's all working over here. I don't know about y'all. Apparently, whatever you're doing isn't working. Right? So you would think at some point, you might like look at that and pay attention and be like, man, maybe I should make a change in my life. Right? Like I said, come to God. Give it to God, man. Give it to God, Styles. Feel me? Because I'm going to tell you what, if you don't give it to God and you sit here and you continue to make these empty you-know-whats, right? That's what Rob Rack got locked up for. I'm going to tell you how this is going to work, Steve. I mean, in your future, let me predict your future. I think you're going to end up in prison. That's what I think. You know what I mean? It's so funny how he gets so mad and then, like, he doesn't do anything like about it. He's a coward. Like, this is so funny, man. Like, he swears up and down he's so gangster, and he says all this crazy stuff. And like I said, I mean, I want you to make the right decision. Like, you shouldn't do anything. You should do what you're doing and keep calm and collected. But you're not really being calm and collected, partner. I just think it's kind of funny. But yeah, that's what's going to happen with him if he keeps it up on here. He's going to end up in prison because they're just going to keep on messing with him, and they're going to set him up, and that's it. Like I said, he can pretend with all that fake aggressive stuff. I mean, he's too old for all that. And that's the thing. It really ain't about age, because there's people over 50 that can still move. And, you know, I'm sure there's some people who are pretty gangster for over 50. But he ain't one of them, you know. So you got to quit using the age as an excuse, too. But all I'm saying is, man, the way you're doing things is all wrong. Like I said, that's what I see in your future. I see him he's going to end up going to prison. You know what I mean? Because he's mad at people on YouTube because they won't stop bothering him. You know? You could try to justify it or whatever, but that's not the way the law works. Self-defense doesn't exist. So it doesn't really matter that they're antagonizing because the law doesn't care. They don't care about you. You know, so like I said, you can learn something from listening to my program, but you don't want to learn. Yeah, like I said, I invested a lot of money into this business. I wear a fully bulletproof vest, right? That costs thousands of dollars. I make my own bat suits. That costs thousands of dollars. I'm wearing 530 on my wrist. Got them pissed. My watch. Like, how are we the same, bro? I'm just saying, man, if you want to compete, it's not competing. You look up to me and you admire me. If you want to pretend to compete, cool. Have fun trying. Nobody can compete with me, man. Remember, these people all have support systems, every excuse to make fun. They have no excuse as to why they're not that successful. Me, I had nobody do nothing for me but try to hold me back and sabotage me every step of the way, every breath. And I'm still farther ahead, not just in them, but of everybody. People can say what they want, man. And please stop repeating yourself, man. Like I said, talking about me walking, like, yeah, I'm Batman. I got to be in good shape. I got to exercise. And I got to walk anyway. What's wrong with walking? It's another one that's not paying any attention. So like I said, people out here love it. They love it, right? I am the famous celebrity Batman, right? Like I said, I'm taking time out my snobby yuppie day to talk to the peasants. Hello, peasants. Hello, commoners. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a pleasant day, peasant. Like I said, man, it's absolutely hilarious. It is hilarious. Like, my deal is, man, you got to treat people how you want to be treated. So if people are going to create a fake attitude for me online while they hide behind a computer, no problem. I can have an attitude too. But mine's real. See, I stand on mine. like I said, y'all ain't going out to eat and having fun like me. I'm living my beautiful life. I know how to make you mad. It's easy. Just live my life. Oh, for real. And have fun. Eat good food and laugh at you. Right? That's the truth. That's all you gotta do. And that one dude that was over here, I can't stand him, bro. I don't like that dude. I just don't. He's a sucker. The one that carries the little orange can around. The one that was like literally sitting there trying to lie on me in front of my face. Like, I don't like that dude. It's a little coward. Like I said, they all the same. Cowards and snitches. I don't really care because I don't pay attention to them. They don't affect nothing I'm doing. Can't nobody stop what I'm doing, so that's all I care about. I'm about self-preservation now. I'm not about trying to prove a point to a bunch of cowards that have been proven a million times and everybody already knows the truth about me. You feel me? I'm a grown man. I gotta run this business effectively, correctly. And we just don't have time for anything other than real energy, progressive energy. So that's why if y'all talk, you'll be ignored. How you doing? But yeah, man, I mean, that's the whole deal, bro, is you gotta be like in a positive energy. I mean, you're gonna have people, it's like out here, you got people who's struggling, you got people who whatever, some of them having a bad day, some of them miserable. I'm listening to my stuff in my headphones, so I don't care because I can't hear anybody anyway, right? I'm in my little zone. And with me, this is what I want to do is exercise all the time, train, right? Do what I'm doing, right? And get ready for New York, man, because that's what I'm getting ready for. Get ready for New York. Like I said, Batman needs a good meal. And that's really about it, man. I'm pretty easily satisfied. I'm from the country. Eat some good food. You know, I'll be a lot happier when Christina is with me. I'll be a lot more excited. I'm already happy, but you know, she makes me happy. All right, hold on. All right, you got married. That's pretty cool. Happy birthday. And congratulations on getting married. You act like that's an accomplishment. Welcome to hell. Oh, for real. I'm trying to be nice, you know. I'm happy for you. I don't know how I'm going to be happy because that's a bad decision, but you have fun with being married. And all it is signing a contract to sign over your money. That's all it is. The other person usually has an agenda. But if you found somebody that really loves you and you really love, then I'm happy for you. Because then you ain't got to worry about that. And getting married is cool. So I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Woo! There we go. Woo! We got people honking, baby. Because I'm Batman. Right? Like I said, people love it, man. They absolutely love it. I think somebody's scared across the street because they heard me say I'm Batman. Hold on. I've never eaten there. Penguin has gone there before. That silly penguin that he is. I think he's gone over there. But I'm going to put the videos out anyway, man. I'm not going to be like scared to go out to eat and go to these places. You know, and I left them the channel too, so hopefully they'll check it out. Only 4 people in here. What the hell? 2 likes? That's ridiculous. Where are all of you? What the hell do you have going on that's better than this? Nothing. It is what it is. People get busy. But yeah, right now I'm just chilling. Like I said, doing my routine. This is how I want every day to be, man. And I don't know if I'm going to start investing in, like, see the golden arches behind me. I don't know if I'm going to start like investing in some stocks, maybe on like Cash App to start. I mean, I have brokerage accounts, Like, I could do the real thing. I could start doing that again, but like I said, we got to get the money up. So it is what it is. Got to get more funding capital. We need sponsors. We need people to support the Batman. All these people they just, they just look. Some of them like it, and then you get like a lot of the women like, I don't know. They just try to act like aloof to it. But they act like that with everything, pretty much. So I mean, it is what it is. There we go. We got a wave. Woo! But yeah, I think most people like it. You know, I guess I'm talking about it's usually like the girls. My straw. I don't want it to fly away. I'm really pissed about that, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, right? Like I go to use the restroom, I put my drink down on the sink thing. This dude goes right over my drink with the soap. Like, bro, that's literally why I put it there. Like, that's just so irritating. Like, how rude. No one's did a ninja sound. Did a ninja sound to me. That's different. That's new. Yeah, I thought I'd seen it all as Batman. That was unique. He said, "Wah!" Well, that's pretty much what it is. Yes, I am a ninja. All right, my ninja. Batman is a ninja. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm just saying, bro. I get paid to speak. You don't. Like, I want to put the website back out so I can try to distribute my music again, and then that'll give me more incentive to make it. Because, see, then I can take all this and direct the traffic to my own website, which, for everyone to know, will be tyresneed.com. I just don't have it out right now. I own the domain. I paid for that. Golly, this cape. I paid for the domain, but I haven't paid to release the website. It's like $20. I want people to donate to help me do it, and nobody ever helps me on here. They just continue to breadcrumb me and give me little dinky amounts like DJ Dinky Dink. Like DJ Dinky Dink and his fake beats. But they give me his dinky. I need some real money, real amounts of money, man. Everything is expensive. That meal just cost me like $14. I was like, holy cow. That's incredible. $14. No, it was worth it. It was a lot of food too. See, I eat good now where I eat like the whole plate. That matters too. Like, you know how like you go out to eat, you pay for your meal, and then you don't be finishing it? That's a waste. And waste is a thief. Real talk. That's why that's the slogan, waste is a thief. But see, now, because I've trained myself, that's part of what y'all don't get, is that was kind of what I was training myself to, my body, to take in a lot of food at one time and eat a lot, because I need the calories and stuff. So when I eat, I'm just naturally that hungry and I really want to eat. You know, I don't want to eat a little. I mean, sometimes I want to really eat. So, like right now, I just did. I had it's older man. I had I think he was smiling about it. I had 3 enchiladas. They were the Mexicana, the red enchiladas. Those are my favorite. Rojo. And Batman, yo hablo poquito, he speaks a little bit of Spanish, but like I said, they didn't teach it to me till I was they didn't teach it to me at all because I didn't talk till I was 3. This lady's going to take like 5 hours to make a right turn. All right. You all do realize I'm waiting on you, right? But, see what I'm saying? It's all right, though. It's just part of how it is out here. Big deal. Literally, that lady must have taken like 5 minutes to make a basic right-hand turn. But like I said, it just is what it is. But yeah, man, I mean, that's the thing, man. I'd rather like get away from anything that's not conducive, productive, and positive for what I'm doing, because I built a whole new lifestyle out of this. So all I want to do is go out to eat, do my little food reviews, you know, for food part of my channel. It's a part of my business. And I'll make some money with it. I get paid off. And then, you know, hopefully these restaurants at some point will be like, oh, Batman's coming in to taste our food. You know what I mean? Like, because I eventually want to open my own restaurant. And I'm thinking it may be something along the lines of that. Like, if the name is not taken like Bat Diner and I'll have like a bat as the logo. I'll have to get all the certifications for it, and I think it'd be super cool because I'd have like dim lighting and make it look kind of like a cave inside. Wouldn't that be cool? A little restaurant, it's got like dim lighting, and you go in there, and I would want to make it like an internet cafe. Way like people could go in, what I always wanted and nobody provided. And if I could, I'd make it 24 hours. You know what I mean? Which I'm sure I could if I own it. I can do whatever I want. I'd make it a 24-hour internet cafe, but it's a full restaurant and bar. And bro, I'd probably put everyone out of business. If I opened that like down here in the valley, I could do that. Me and Christina could open it up down here, and then we'd just be gone most of the time. Like, man, look, hell no, I want to get out of here. But I could run it down here, and maybe it would do very well. The guy was giving me the Spider-Man stare. He just looked scared. He was like, what the hell? Some people look frightened. It's hilarious. They're like, it's Batman. People are not used to seeing Batman. Because I'm Batman. Where's Harvey Dent? Where is he? But yeah, I mean, long story short, that's what I want to do. I bet you I'd put all the competition out of business. Bat Donner. You know, so I'm sure I got some people rooting me on behind the scenes. What? The things they say are just so out of place. Did they just say that it's an AI? So what am I, a hologram? It's not the real me? Golly, you got a hard time accepting reality. I'm telling you, they're that mad at my success. Now I'm not me, I'm an AI caricature. That's what they say. I'm telling you, anything to dismiss basic reality. Because they're in their feelings, their feels about basic reality. Man, that's crazy, homie. Really. That's pretty crazy, dude. Nope, it's me. Little old human me. Oh, I'm going to tell you something else, too. They cloned Cali Muscle. I don't care what none of y'all say. That is not Cali Muscle. I met Cali Muscle. I knew who he was. That ain't him. That ain't him at all. That's why he's got them fake blue eyes. He never had blue eyes. Oh, that dude's eyes were like brown. I met Cali Muscle. He looked nothing the way that they claim he looks now. They cloned him. That's what they be doing. It's so satanic, this process with masonry, and they're making so many sacrifices, honestly, that they're doing it in front of society and nobody's paying attention. So if you trace his history, I bet you'll find out that something happened, like he went to prison or something like that. Maybe when that stuff had happened to him, but they replaced him. He's already been cloned. That's a clone. That ain't him. That's a clone. And that's what they're doing. They're literally actively, I mean, they're doing it to all these celebrities and all the people who sold their soul. They can't do it to me because I stand with God. I didn't sell my soul. I'm not a part of their system. But to all the people who sold their soul, they got like a ticking clock. And yeah, they're replacing them right in front of us. That's what's so crazy to me is the world doesn't bat an eyelash, you know? And that's all that I'm really asking is just, you know, to work these jobs and not really step up and know what's going on in the world is not going to be enough anymore. Okay? And basically, what this is going to come down to, and why I'm doing this, is that people, cities, and states are going to need me to protect them. And it's not about an ego. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I can do. But it's about the truth and what's necessary. They're going to need Batman. They're going to need me. They're going to need a real Batman. And that's why I'm doing all this, because I figure at some point they're probably going to have to just offer me a contract and put me on a payroll and have me protect these cities and stuff. And I'm all with it. Like, I'm down. But just make sure you give me the funding I need. That's all I want. I just want the funding. Like real talk. Any of these agencies want to recruit me, hire me, cool. But give me the right funding. Give me the right funding. I'll do everything the right way, right? I'll handle everything the right way, the best way. Like, I know what I'm doing, bro. I did bar security for over 6 years. That's the whole point, is you're translating it into a worldwide type of security agency, right? That's the thing. I can build a security company out of this too. But the whole point is, I mean, you see that I'm not playing about the strength. I mean, how many pull-ups did I do yesterday? 41? That's pretty crazy, bro. I mean, ain't nobody else doing no 41 pull-ups in one set. You can sit there and say whatever, they ain't doing it. David Goggins has never done that. So, I mean, that's my point. I mean, it's clear that I'm superior. I'm the elite soldier. Like, I'm not just talking. I'm not just running my mouth. People see what it is. Like, I do the real thing, so it's different. So the point is, this is all me training. I have to train. I train pretty much every day. I don't have to, but I try to because I enjoy it, and I have to kind of to get what I need done anyway. So I've been training nonstop for, how long have I been doing this, man? Somebody asked me that the other day. How long have I been doing the Batman thing? Like a year and a half, 2 years? I'd probably say, I think about 2 years. I think it's been that long now. Maybe more. I don't know. And I mean straight, like you've seen, like I've done like the same stuff, like working out, traveling, working out, training, and then doing the real thing. I've been doing this for a minute, man. You know, so my whole goal and my dream, I mean, I have dreams a lot bigger, but one of my dreams is to be able to do this in New York. I want to do it like right in New York City, right in Harlem, right in Brooklyn, all the little boroughs, right? And they need it, man. But like I said, I got to get the money, man. That's all. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, you know, so I'm going to progressively build this on here and try to build this up as much as I can, hopefully. And hopefully we can get enough people that want to step up and financially support me. Like I said, I wish that an agency would just put me on a contract, on a payroll, and say, look, here's the funding you need. I need adequate funding. I know my worth. I'm not going to be lowballed. Like, I'm talking like I need at least, like, easily at least over 50,000. You know, and what I probably wouldn't sign for nothing less than 100K. I mean, because what I'm doing, I mean, I should get paid more than that. I should be getting paid at least like $500,000 a year, easily. But you give me a budget to work with, even let's say if it was even a minimum of 50,000, and I'm talking about like up front, and that's my budget. With 50K, man, I could do it all over the nation, just with that. Real talk. But eventually, I think you would figure out that it's just not really enough money for what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be, you could do it, but you need more. You need at least 100,000 because there's going to be a lot of expenses. You know, like I got to get my license back first order business, and I got to get my hand just like popped out. I got to get motorcycles. I'll have to get some more scooters. You know what I mean? I have to get a little Batmobile, stuff like that. So that's why, I mean, I probably wouldn't sign for anything. I wouldn't sign for anything less than 100,000. Probably wouldn't sign for anything less than $500,000. But like, if an agency could sign me and produce actual funding and be like, look, here's your funding. Here's the money to get your license back, reinstate my license, and have money to work with. That's all that we're waiting on. Once I get to that point, you'll see Batman on motorcycles, on the freeways, on the highways, and everything. You know what I mean? And I'm like talking full suit, the whole thing. That's the thing too. I got to get, like, I probably have to actually build the suit myself, is what I'm thinking, because it's going to be like the actual real thing. And what I'm thinking is I could probably take materials and put them together and then just put like the bases underneath the suit, right? So you could put the plates underneath the suit, just have the whole thing where it's decked out to protect you. And then I'm trying to get the cape, where the cape is made out of like Kevlar, right? Like even the cape is going to be bulletproof. That's what people don't get. So I know how to build it somewhat from my own understanding. And it's crazy because they had all these people online. You people claim you're so smart. They tried, tons of people tried to do this, and nobody could do it. They didn't try to do what I do. They don't have the courage. But they tried to build a bat suit, and none of them are functional. You know, even the ones that y'all built that aren't really functional, I could probably function in them. There's like one suit I've seen that looks really legit, but I don't know if it'll work. I don't think it's protective enough. And they try to market it and sell it online for way too much, like it's really gonna protect, you know. But my whole thing is, like I said, I know I need neck protection and Kevlar, which I'm already looking at. That's like $20. It'll be more with tax. So I found that. I'm looking into shoulder pads, but the shoulder pads, I want them the same thing to be like Kevlar. You know, they want to give you these little dinky shoulder pads for riding a bike and stuff. Like, no, I need bulletproof shoulder padding. Like, it's all got to be legit. That's why y'all see me like I don't put on rinky dink stuff. Like, this is a bulletproof vest. It's only level 3A, but I'm gonna end up getting the other plate too. That'll be level 4. So we'll figure all that out as time goes. Hold on. But yeah, I don't do rinky dink. I'm not DJ Dinky Dink. I'm not Batman Rinky Dink. DJ Dinky Dink. I know that guy. Yo. He didn't hear me. He's a guy. He's a friend of mine. I know him. He's cool. He just took off. But, like I said, today was a good day other than that dude putting his soap on his hands right over my drink. I didn't like that. I rode Batman the wrong way. But it is what it is. I just hope it didn't go in my drink. Paranoid about that type of stuff. There's other people who are too. I remember I met somebody in Kentucky and they were saying the same thing. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, you have every reason to be like that. But yeah, like I said, me, I'm a superstar. I'm getting more famous nonstop every day. I am the real thing. And like I said, I mean, continuing to explain this to you, I got to get the neck protection, got to get Kevlar shoulder pads or some kind of bulletproof shoulder pads, hopefully. I'm looking into like the resistance stuff for the arms. I got to protect my ribs. I got to get rib protection, and that I'm trying to get as soon as possible. The neck protection and the rib protection, I'm trying to get like I need that now. That's the issue. And the thing is, like I said, these people, they don't want to show any support on here. So until I get, golly, you're corny. That was so corny. Stop doing that. You're corny. Like I said, until people start donating, right? Instead of doing that, overcompensating, if they would put their money where their mouth is and donate and support me in what I'm doing like a normal person, right? Then I could have the money to get all this stuff. It'll make the suit look cooler too. Like the more things I'm adding, I'm not going to add too much. I'm going to keep it very minimal. But I need that protection, you know? And the ribs, my neck, that's the main thing. My neck, my back. Oh yeah, and the back. But I figure I just need another plate and then I can put it in the back. But this vest, the other part has a hole in it anyway, so I would need a new vest. Like I said, all these things cost money, man. That's what these people don't get. I've funded it myself so far, and y'all act like it's easy, and it's not. It's not easy at all. So until I get some assistance on the funding, you know, I'm kind of limited on all of that and what I can do. How you doing? So, like I said, if we get the funding and we get some people to step up, I don't know. I just keep hearing from God and the divine that there's an offer coming to me. I haven't been wrong yet. They talk to me. God talks to me, whether you believe me or not. They say a big opportunity is coming. That's why it told me to get ready. So I've been listening. There's another honk. I've been listening and trying to get ready. Doing the best I can. I mean, I've been going hard, man. So, like I said, I'm not here to do anything but help people at this point. Like I said, I've accomplished enough in Brownsville and the Valley. I really have. I'm kind of falling back, but you are going to see me doing all my training and going hard as hell for that. But other than that, I'm not really focused on anything else out here. Not anymore. Because I have a job to do coming up. And like I said, I'm just training now. This is all, we're shutting everything down. It's just all training now. I mean, it's training to get ready to do this in New York. So that's the whole thing. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I'm really trying to get ready. Like, I'm working on getting my knees up when I'm running. I'm going to be looking up like running back training and drills. I might film some videos doing stuff like that too, like some running drills, but I need to find like a proper field to do it at, or I guess anywhere will work. But you know, I try to watch where I'm doing things because I don't know what's private property and stuff like that, you know. But I don't think they really care out here that much. I think everybody's pretty lenient, pretty cool, and probably understands what I'm trying to do. But yeah, it's just a lot of training right now, bro. I mean, with the strength, with just especially the running, man. I really want to focus on the running because I know that's the most important. You know what I mean? Because trust me, I know how it goes and how it is, and I'm gonna have to be able to run really fast. It ain't to run away. So you figure it out, but I got to make sure that running wise, I can just turn it on at the drop of a dime and be moving, you know, and where I'm consistent. And, you know, with what happened to me physically, it's hard, but trying to push through that and try to get all the air that I can. And, you know, just being in good shape regardless of what I'm going through, you know, because that's the most important thing. Because when you got to move, you just got to move. You feel me? And that's going to be like the main component of what I'm doing. Like I said, when I get a budget, like that's the thing, people don't get it. Like, yeah, Batman can just show up on like a Batmobile or a motorcycle, and you can have all this money and all this funding, but that don't matter if you haven't had the proper training. And I train myself. I don't need anyone else to train me, but I'm just saying, if you got a rich guy or wannabe rich guy who tried to do what I do, they wouldn't be able to do it for 2 seconds because you're not built for it. No, you're just not. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You got to be built for this. This has to be something that you love doing, and you got to kind of be like me, where I like pain and I like going through stuff. If you don't have that in you, you just can't do it, man. You could pose and pretend, but you know, the truth is that at some point somebody would pull your card, and you come across somebody tougher than you. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of why we build the suit, because people are cowards and people do funny stuff when you get into it and when you get in the mix. So you got to have this protection because it's going to help. It's going to be necessary at some point because, like I said, people are cowards. You know what I mean? And it's just the truth. People don't want to square up no more. You know what I mean? So I have to have that protection also because, you know, there might be instances where there's multiple guys and you don't get unprepared for all that, man. You know, I'm not going to act like I have all the answers, but it just comes naturally. I mean, it's nothing I haven't been in before. I've been through all that. Already been there, done that several times. And that was without a bat suit on or anything or any protection. So any protection is an advantage. You don't want too much either because you don't want to be weighed down. And that's the issue that he talks about in the film. He says, I need a lighter suit. Got to be faster. And that's the truth. And I'm sure they found that out in the filming of it, that it has to be done a certain way. This is not an easy thing to do. Hey, that's what people don't get. I'm just really smart. So, like I said, I'm looking to make possibly a new mask as well. I want to get where there. I mean, if I get the Kevlar neck covering, it'll cover most of this. Hopefully, all of it. If I have to pull it up or whatever, but it needs to cover all of this, right? That's the main order of business. And then, I don't know, I was thinking like something that can cover this part, just like the movie where it's all covered except for my mouth. And then I might even cover that when we really have the budget and the money. That's the thing. Like I said, that's my point. I mean, if they gave me a budget to work with, like, I mean, $50,000 for a year ain't nothing, but even if you gave me that up front and just said, here's 50, I'm just telling you the minimum what I would need. If you gave me 50,000 and said, here, I think I could do it. That'd be the minimum, but I wouldn't accept that anyway. I need plenty of money to do this the right way, but you get what I'm saying? Because like I could get like a guard for my mouth. I'm probably going to cover my mouth, and I'm going to have like a mouth guard. The mouth guard is going to be bulletproof too. That's what y'all don't get. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, y'all don't get, like, yes, like, I'm building suits. I'm going to be building bat suits that are completely bulletproof. Like, I'm not playing about any of the things. I'm not playing about any of this. Like, my life matters. So, yeah, like, trust me, I'm going to take the necessary precautions and try to do this the right way. So, that's the point. You want your mouth covered. You don't want your mouth open. It's cute in the movies, but you don't want your mouth exposed like that. Hell no. Not with the type of stuff that I'm probably going to be coming up against. So, like I said, I mean, God's going to tell me my next move, and that's about it. Like I said, I'm not going to run my mouth. I'm not going to be talking about everything. Everything won't be on camera, but a lot of it will. I want to do it where we do it all on this channel, but I just need people to understand this is something the world's never seen before. I mean, that's what I visioned day one when I thought about it. And I said, I want to build my own suits that are fully bulletproof, basically, where basically I'm like indestructible and impenetrable. And just where nobody has any answer for me, but to do good with it. You know what I mean? That's all it would ever be, is used for good. You know what I mean? And to help people and protect people. And that's the thing, is that it's just the truth that, we need someone like that. We need something like that. I mean, that's what people don't get, is using this conventional approach. And when you've got the FBI is corrupt, the CIA is corrupt, all these agencies are corrupt, and you've got other agencies that are corrupt, and then you've got the good guys mixed in between just trying to make their check and do their job, which, like I said, I don't have an issue with the people doing that. It's just hard to figure out who's who, right? But when you've got a dichotomy like that, I mean, the point is the conventional approach to trying to stop crime is not going to work anymore. And there's been a lot of times in the past it hasn't worked because they're not prepared for real criminals. And that's where Batman comes in. That's the entire point of this, is it's a necessary thing. That's what people don't understand. It's not an option. It's not a maybe. I mean, it's you have to have it. You know what I mean? Because that's the point, is I'm smarter than them and I outthink all of them because I've been in the streets so long, and I've been in all the different, I've been through a lot. That's all. I don't got to explain every parameter and facet of it, but like I said, it's to help them and be able to protect them as well. Because not the criminals, I'm saying to basically to help police. That's like the whole goal of what I do, is trying to get to a point where I'm able to help them, but it's like the right way, because it's such a weird system of legality, so like I said, I don't know how it's going to work, man. I don't know God's plans for me. I'm not trying to force anything. I'm just rolling with God's plans, but I just know that I'm good at being Batman. I know that I know what I'm doing. That's all I can really say. So, I mean, like I said, Batman is Batman, I mean, he ain't going to ask permission from nobody. He's not going to be nice about everything. It's just, Batman is going to do what he needs to do. But y'all get what I'm saying, man. I mean, that's what I'm doing all this for. It's to offer protection to different cities and states. These CEO executives claim that they need protection. Well, Just like you hire these fake security teams who are horrible at their job, right? They're whining about what happened with Trump. I think that was all staged and fake, but okay, either way, his security team sucked. Everybody saw that, and they keep talking about it. And I mean, that was like, what, feds or CIA? They were terrible. So, I mean, stuff like that. I mean, if you want a real security team, you just hire Batman. You don't need no other security but me. I could do it all by myself. That's what I've always done. You know, I'm like a one-man army. You know, but I got to have the right budget so I can have the right suit built, the right equipment, the right tools and everything that I need. And like I said, I mean, I'm looking into everything, like everything that Batman has, where he's putting the thing on the buildings and flying, like all that type of stuff. I'm already looking into. I'm looking into everything, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing the real thing. So, like I said, that's what makes it so interesting. You know what I mean? But I can already see it, how it's going to be, how it's going to go. And like I said, I mean, I'm not going to be asking permission for anything I do. I'm just going to do it. So, you know, I mean, I even want to do this in places like Austin. And I can't imagine how it's going to be received there, because they're all so delusional and sensitive in Austin. And they're just such like snobs, just fake about everything. You know, some people will like it, maybe they'll love it, I don't know, but I think that there will be a lot of people that try to say things that aren't true, but that's always been there. You know, none of this is new, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're going to act like it's too aggressive or something in Austin. I don't know. It's just a soft place, in my opinion, you know, but then again, I don't know. I've done a lot in Austin. I did bar security for like 6 years. So, I mean, I did a lot doing that, and I was good. So maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think they would love it overall, but I just would have, like I said, I need the financing, man. I can't do it where I'm like on the ground like this. I could do that here. And like I said, I'm training now. But when I get in these other cities and states, man, I got to have financing, bro. I got to have a budget. I just have to. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about a good enough budget to work with to get the tools that I need to do this the right way. You know, but like that's literally what I'm picturing, like for my mouth, like a whole like Kevlar, titanium, whatever. I'm looking at titanium. I'm looking at aluminum alloy. I'm spending a lot of time researching these things right now, man. That's all I'm studying and doing. But it would be I want a cage. Like, you get what I'm saying? Where it looks like a square, but like a metal looking cage over my mouth. That's what I think I want to go for. So it's going to look like a medieval times type of Batman. Like, it's going to be creepy looking. It's going to be scary. It's not going to be like in the movie when they're all screaming. Like, that's why, you know, like, ain't nobody going to be screaming. And no, I mean, I doubt it. I guess it's kind of scary, but the type of mask that I want to make and use, that one will be scary. You know, that I could see why that would be terrifying. You know, so like I said, I got to figure out all these elements of it and put it together. And just right now, I'm like, why wait? Let me just try to do it. Let me just try to do it on my own now. But like I said, I mean, they take forever to pay here. I got to wait for this other money to come in. I'm spending money. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff that I got to do. So it's like, I can only do so much. So, like I said, I know God has plans for me. I believe he'll bring me all the money. So, we'll wait on that, you know. Until then, just keep on doing the training and doing what I'm supposed to do. But the point is, I mean, I'm just saying, you had all these people trying to do this. Nobody could build these suits. I know how to build them. And I'm talking about fully functional the right way. I mean, they told me that I'm a reincarnated game master. That's what the spirits told me through the readings. I get daily downloads. They said, you're a reincarnated game master. You know what kind of games that means, right? Because I do. So it makes sense why I'm so good at this stuff. My mind is designed for it. That's what people don't get. I was designed for this. Like, this is exactly what I was born to do. It's messed up and it's kind of funny, but it's what I was made for. Like, that's why it keeps telling me, like, you don't get it. You were chosen for this. Like, you're born to do this. You know, so it's a whole nother thing, man. It's something people have never seen. I have an edge over anybody because the way I think. Like, the way I study, like, you know, the scenes where Batman goes into the warehouse and there's like all them guys in there and he still wins by himself. I know I could do stuff like that. Like, and I understand the whole methodology behind how he's doing it and all that, but like, that's a movie. I'm talking about, like, I understand realistically how that could be done in reality. So that's what I'm studying. Sorry, I heard the music playing. I don't want that on here. But like I said, the quickness is key. Quickness is the main thing. Strength. My strength is pretty good, man. It's not exactly where I want it to be yet, but it's pretty close. And the size is just coming with the supplements and stuff, which I'm not even taking very many. I take one at a time and that's it. I haven't even been doing protein. If I get like a protein, like Synthesis 6, I used to take that just briefly. I get huge. Like, huge. Like, people look at me like, dude, what the hell? Because I work out so hard and I know how to train, where if I get the right stuff in my body and my system, which I never do, it makes all the difference. And then my body starts responding and really rebuilding the muscle that, you know, is being broke down. So I think that's what I need too. Next is Synthesis 6 protein. I think that's the best one I've seen that I can think of outside of Russian Bear, but I think they got discontinued. If anyone can find out for me if Russian Bear still exists, because I was huge when I was taking that. But yeah, I need protein. Like I said, I already know what I'm doing, man. I'm just walking with God, doing God's work. You know what I mean? One step at a time. So, you know, I think it's all a process, and I think, you know, we'll get there through time, and just gotta be patient. You know, even though it might come as soon as tomorrow, you know, I don't know. I think everything is about to change very soon, right? So, hold up real quick. I'll be right back.